Truth is, I never got over you. Or, I just need the truth. Can't live like this no more. We don't even kiss. Can't live my life like this. Time to face the truth. I don't love you like I used to. No, baby. Ooh, can't take this pain no more. It's time to close the door. Time to face the truth. So I guess you're wondering, what in the ham fact is she talking about now? Hey, my friends. It's Chandra, your friend in holistic wellness, spirit, soul, and body. On this fabulous day that the Lord, our creator of the universe, has made. How is everyone doing? Yes, it's all about truth. And I pulled from, I think that was Fantasia's song. Truth is, I never got over you. Song talking about heartache, love, and all that good stuff. Then we have Let Us See, my new album, The Truth. And, you know, I listened to that album over and over and all the time. And it just, you know, I think it was yesterday, day before yesterday. What is truth? You know, I have a little friend, and I call her Miss Truth because, you know, I feel like I walk in the spirit of truth. Did you know that there's a spirit of truth? So I feel like I walk in the spirit of truth, but there are levels of truth. Hello. And so, but then there's this word again, time. There's also a time for everything. And so, why am I rambling? I'm going all over the place. But anyway, truth. What is the truth? The unadulterated, I don't even have my notes with me. This is such an impromptu. I just got to get it out. It's the facts. If I want to just throw out some words, it's facts. It's unadulterated facts. It's some of the things that I have researched and heard. Y'all excuse me. I'm trying to get my notes here. Anyway, so I'm going to talk a little bit about truth. Okay. I consider myself a transparent, truthful, honest being. However, there are levels, and I don't know where this giggling is coming from, but okay. There are levels to truth. You know, there are times for levels of truth. There are times where you can tell the truth, but you can't tell the whole truth. Now, would that be a lie, or that's just withholding evidence, withholding information? So, anyway, there's going to come a point in everyone's life, I believe, because we're all on a journey. We're all in different stages of our life, our development, spiritual development. Whether we realize we're on a spiritual journey or not, because we are more spirit than anything else. Yeah. And more water than anything else. So, anyway, we're on a journey. So, I wanted to just talk a little bit about levels of truth. And I'm always going to talk about me. You know, there's so much going on in my personal life right now. It's just, where do I begin? But it's all good. It really is all good because it's all God. Like I said, there are times where you can, I'm trying to set this thing up. There are times where you can tell certain parts of your life, and there are times where you cannot. For example, I'll kind of use this as an example. If we have family members that are battling disease and health issues, and then we're going to be an advocate for that certain, let's just say, cancer or AIDS. If we're going to be like an advocate or, really want to work in that field, sometimes we cannot speak about our personal situation dealing with that cancer or AIDS, because there are other parties involved, and you must always consider others. Now, there are times where God will just, cut with a sharp knife and say, do it. You just do it. But you always want to consider all parties involved. It's like a merger. It's like a marriage. You don't want to do one thing and your partner, it will affect your partner in some way. You kind of want to, marinate it, talk about it, communicate, and then see where everything stands. And I know you can't do that for every situation. We would love to, but I know you can't do that for every situation. But for the most part, there should be a coming together of the minds before you move forth in a thing. And I know I'm kind of like being facetious, if that's a word. What does that mean? Facetious. Yeah, I'm going to look that up, but I think that's the word that I'm talking about. And evasive and facetious about truth. But it's, I'll just say this. There are times in our lives where we cannot disclose of everything that's really going on. But then there are times where you will want to disclose of everything. Every little thing, every big thing, every detail. You may put it in a book. You may do a video like I'm doing right now. You may do a blog. You may just, tell a story. You may have a lecture or a speech or something. But there's going to be a time. Okay, here it is. There's going to be a time where truth will be told. My God, truth, the unadulterated truth. I'm talking about no filters. I'm talking about raw, organic truth. I like to eat raw, and I like to eat organic foods. Hint, hint. I said, I like to eat raw and organic foods. There is a purpose in everything. So, I think it's safe to say that the time is vastly approaching for the raw, organic, unadulterated truth to be told. Prepare yourselves, because some of you are going to be angry. Some of you are not going to understand. You're going to be confused. But I'm praying now for the minds that would hear the truth and the hearts to receive the truth. The scripture says, he who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit is saying. Not what the person is saying, but what the Spirit is saying. So, I'm declaring and decreeing that you, man, woman, boy, girl, you hear in the Spirit and not in the flesh. Hear what thus said the Lord. And more importantly, adhere. Move. Adhere and move and do exponentially what Spirit says to do. I'm going to say that again. Hear what the Spirit is saying. Move, action, physical movement, and do what the Spirit tells you to do at that proper time. Olande Besi. It is a matter of life and death. It is. So, I'm praying for all of you now, my family, friends, foes, enemies. I lift all of us up because we are living in times, perilous times, that is spoken of in the Bible. You know, we ought not to think it strange because there is nothing new under the sun. So, pray, fast. You know, Daniel, he fasted 21 days. You know, I've done that fast many, many times and has brought me great release. You know, sometimes we are on a provoked fast and we don't even know it. You know, so some of you need to fast because some of you desperately need to hear what the Spirit is saying and do not hear with your flesh. That will mess you up to the point of no return. Hear me, people of God, please hear me. Hear what the Spirit is saying. When that time comes, when truth is revealed and truth is told, do not look at it through the eyes of flesh. I got to keep saying this. Do not look at it through the eyes of flesh because you will miss what the message is from God. And your flesh will keep you stagnant. Your flesh will keep you in the mud, in the mess. When God wants you to get up and move. Some of us literally going to have to get up and move. You know? I can go on and on. And I still want to share, but it's just not time yet. But I will say that I've been in a situation for a little over a year now where it's just been a journey, is all I can say. You know, you see me, I'm all cute and all that, but you have no idea. You can't even think up some of this stuff. You know, I can laugh at it now, but you can't even think up some of the stuff that I've been through. Still going through. So, and I'm not saying this to be like a victim or anything. I'm just, it's a forewarning for you that your time is coming and you are going to have to pay attention. You're going to have to listen attentively, and you are going to have to obey what Spirit is saying. I'm going to need y'all to fast. I wish I had the authority. And you know, maybe I do have the authority to put the world on a fast. Ishamadadadadabase. Oyededidiyandadadadabasi odododobose. Earthlings, Go back to the basics and fast. I already went before you, so it's going to be easy. Shut your plate down. Eat your fruits, eat your veggies, drink your water and your juice, teas. Do not put meats in your body. You may eat fish, in moderation. But I'm placing y'all on a fast. Yes, I said it. You probably looking at me like, this chick is crazy. Who are you? Remember they asked Jesus, well, who gave you the authority to cast out demons? And they obey. Interesting. Who gave you authority to put the world on a fast? Ishandadabasaya. Olendedebeyasi. I love you. But this is a somber moment. Somber. Sober, somber is sobering because it's just black and white. You hear, you obey. That's it. Don't put your thoughts or your mouth on it. See, I'm praying that everyone will just hear in the spirit and not the flesh. I'm placing the earth on a fast. I'm declaring and decreeing that you all are listening in the spirit and not with your flesh. I declare and decree that you obey what spirit is telling you and leading you to do. Lean not to your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him. Do not consult others when spirit tell you to do something. Don't go and ask your friend, your brother, your sister, your mother, your cousin. No. Some of you are going to have to do it in the midnight hour all by yourself with no pre-warning, well, I'll say this. Some of you are in preparation now and you don't even know it. But some of you are going to have to leave in the midnight hour with no pre-warning and do what God is telling you to do. Some of you may have to just pack up your things and move out of the city that you are in without telling anybody, without notifying anybody. You're just going to have to go. And it's going to be a matter of life or death if you don't. So, this is a serious message. You never know what spirit is going to say. All you do is be a vessel that God can use anywhere and anytime. So I'm praying for the hearts and the minds of men and women now that you obey. This is your friend in Holistic Wellness, Chandra, aka Dr. C. Peace and love always. I'll be back.